Well, here I am at the Gros Morne Mountain Trailhead, and it's a 17-kilometer loop trail, which takes me all the way to the summit and back. So I better get going because it's a long hike. Let's do it. Well, right now I'm just starting the trail, and right off the bat, it's pretty well maintained and easy to follow. Some slight elevation gain as we begin, and I do have all trails going. I'm gonna hit start and it's gonna track me. I'm also tracking it on my Garmin watch as well. You can tell why moose love it out in Newfoundland. Like, if this isn't moose territory, I don't know what is. There's also caribou out here and black bear. So I hope I see some wildlife. Fingers are crossed. But the trail is fairly popular, so I'm not sure how many animals we'll see. Hopefully at least one. But it is very quiet. The only sound I hear is water from the waterfall, which I saw on the map we're going to be approaching in a little bit. So that's the first kind of waypoint that I'll have on the map. There's a waterfall right there. Hard to see. It's pretty wicked. Gonna make it to the top, no doubt. There's a waterfall there. Had to pull the old grandpa, tie the shirt around my waist move. Just 'cause it's getting pretty hot already. Just past the waterfall there. That was really cool. And now I'm making my way to the base of the mountain here, back through this little wood section. It's so peaceful out here. I've seen 3 or 4 people this whole time. Some people are going all the way to the top. Some people are just going to the waterfall. Some people are just going halfway. But yeah, we're headed to the top, so gotta keep going. I'm surprised I'm getting so close. He's going for a hike as well. I'll just go past you, man. Everybody relax. I think that thing is used to people. On all my other hikes, you get within 50 feet of one, they're gone. Yeah, that's pretty cool. First wildlife experience of the trip. Okay, I'm gonna put this where I can hopefully show you. So I started back here, and we've gone 3.72 kilometers, and we are almost approaching this point here, that black dot, which is where the elevation really starts to gain. Yeah, so far not too bad. Been hiking for about an hour. I've been taking lots of photos and videos, so going a little bit slower than normal. That's okay. Honestly, in no rush. I got the whole day to do this. I'm thinking it'll take me about 5 hours or so. Oh, there's another grouse up there. This is perfect habitat for grouse. And obviously there's no hunting around here, or else these guys would be much more alert. Yeah, the other one didn't have a red head like that, I don't believe. There he goes. Starting to gain some elevation here. And it's really opening up now. So maybe you haven't watched a video I posted a couple weeks ago But I attempted to climb Mount Whitney, which is the highest point in the continental US. It's a very, very difficult mountain, another level from this. But yeah, I didn't make it to the top. It's a good video though, you should check it out. And now I feel like this is kind of redemption. Yeah, maybe it's not as tall, but it's still a mountain and I'm gonna get to the top. So yeah, this is redemption time. And then the real redemption will be going back to Whitney and conquering that mountain one day, hopefully next year, but we'll see. I'm now walking through this valley. What do you call this, muskeg or something? I don't know. But yeah, the scenery is changing quite quickly. Came across a pond here. According to the map, there's a few more ponds coming up. But this scenery is just amazing. So I just made it to the base of the mountain here. Still a long way up, so I better get going. Let's do it. This is where the real climbing begins. Attention, do not proceed if you cannot see the top of Gros Morne or weather conditions are deteriorating. Oh, looks pretty good. Nice blue skies. Gros Morne this way. Let's do it. When in doubt, pull the gummy bears out. They're literally the exact same thing as you get in those running gels. Just sugar. That's all it is. To scramble up these rocks. I think I'm in better shape than I was for Whitney because I'm kind of passing out going, but not really dealing with like altitude sickness at the same time, so it's a lot easier. Still tough, like you're scrambling. I'm out of breath. Can't really see the top yet. But we'll get there eventually. Keep saying this, but we are almost there, I think. So for those who don't know, I actually do run my own business. We're marketing. We do marketing for realtors mostly. And coming on this trip, like, yeah, I went to Nova Scotia and stuff. We were flown out for free and we had an Airbnb to stay in. So that was amazing. But then we decided to come out here to Newfoundland because we've never been to this province. And then, you know, you get those texts throughout the week like, hey, are you available for a shoot? Are you available to work? And it kind of eats you up because you're like, damn, I could be making money right now. But, you know, these are the moments in life that you look back on and you won't regret them. Money comes and goes, but you're only young once. Now, I'm not that young, but you know, I'm still able to do this. I'm still able-bodied, and I know my son is enjoying the vacation as well. And I would almost consider it more of just traveling and not vacation. He's learning about stuff. And he's learning what his dad can do and what his mom can do. And I think that's super important. Yeah, he would be learning some stuff in daycare. But would he be walking on the Earth's mantle at Tablelands, Newfoundland? Would he be seeing moose out the side of his window when he's driving down the road? Would he know that his dad climbed to one of the highest points in Newfoundland? I don't know if he would. If he was stuck back at home. And yes, there's time for work, there's time for play. But I don't think a lot of people, especially my age, in their early 30s, even young 20s, are so set on working 24/7. And they're set to standards by, media, their parents, their friends, their family. But just remember what's most important in life, and that's experiences. Because you can't get those back once they're gone. Come a long way from where we started, way down there, past that mountain ridge. There's not too much further to go to the top. I'm excited to get up there. This is gonna be awesome. It's slippery. One foot in front of the other. Basically on top, but we're not at the highest official point yet. But the hiking is a lot more easy now. It's windy again. Common theme of this trip is wind. There's little markers along the way. Make sure you're staying on the right path. Have made these little rock shelters. You can get out of the wind a little bit. It's nice. I'm gonna eat my lunch here, take a picture when my sweat dries from my coat, and head back down the other way. So we're not even halfway done, to be honest. Still have to go all the way down, across the ridge, all the way down and back. So yeah, a lot of work ahead of us. So I need to fuel up. What I brought for lunch was just some peanut butter wraps. And yeah, that's about it. Some cookies, I think. So I'm excited for that. Bon appetit. Okay, I've reached the summit, got my photo taken, and now it's time to go down the backside of the mountain, which has some pretty crazy views as well, I'm told. Look at this, I could run on here. In fact, I am gonna run. I've been running a little bit. Well, someone hauled up all this lumber to the top of the mountain. Hopefully they had a donkey or mule or something. The views just keep getting better and better. This is amazing. Coming down the backside of the mountain. So we'll be descending almost 3,000 feet. Wow. Keep saying this, but what a view! What a view. This is nice. Big set of stairs to be out on a mountain. first glimpse at this lake here. A couple other hikers in front of me making their way down. But the descent is obviously a lot easier than the ascent. So this is Fairy Gulch. I just looked it up on All Trails. Fairy Gulch. I don't think I've been to a gulch before. So if you're doing a multi-day hike on one of these trails, there's a platform there. And I'm sure there's a few other platforms. There's like picnic tables and actually an outhouse just back there as well too. So that's pretty sweet for camping. I'd say this is a nice camping spot. Oh yeah, just as I mentioned it, just over there, there's a few more tent pads. Okay, almost 4 hours right on the dot. 4:06, back at the junction. I think it'll be about, well, I originally estimated to do 5 hours for the whole trip. See if I can beat that. Here's the junction. A few people making their way up now. But finally we're heading back. So I would estimate, yeah, if you're not filming, if you're not taking many pictures, I'm sure most people are taking pictures, but I mean, if you're not stopping every half an hour, you can probably get this done in, I'd say, easily 5 hours. If you're a little bit older, a little bit more out of shape, maybe 6. Yeah, just go at your own pace. There's a lot of spots where you could fall, especially coming down that last part, about the last 2 kilometers before the junction. There's a lot of spots where you could just catch your toe and just face plant. I almost did that a couple times, to be honest. Well, I'm just gonna run back. Less than 4K. Could run that, no problem. Especially when it gets to the flat part. There's no more rocks. Made it back. Let's check the time. 5:01, 5:02 basically, to do that whole thing, and it was 17.5, so a little bit longer than they said it was. And I think I just checked this too. Yeah, it says 17.9. But all in all, awesome trail, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. Yeah, my toes are hurting. The shoes are too small. Brutal.